And while many spears will be on Lake Winnebago for sure, some will be heading to upriver lakes. The DNR gives out 500 licenses a year through a lottery system. Now, those lakes are northwest of Oshkosh and they flow into Lake Winnebago. Fox 11's Eric Peterson shows us why some say it's the best place to spear sturgeon.
On the north shore of Lake Butamore near Oshkosh, Dennis Jones and his dog Bert are getting ready for another season on the ice. Jones is one of 500 fishermen picked to buy a sturgeon license for the upriver lakes.
You kind of have to wait your turn, and it took me, I think it was 5 or 6 years to get enough preference points to get a tag.
This last year we had over 6,500 people apply. So this lottery fisher began in 2007. At that time we only had 2,500 applicants. So the average was 1 in 5 years people were going to get a permit. Now we're looking at 1 in 10, 1 in 15 years.
So what makes the upriver lakes so good? Fish biologists say it comes down to opportunity. In a typical season, spears can harvest a fish on the upriver lakes about 50% of the time, compared to about 10% on Lake Winnebago.
Overall, those lakes are shallower, so water clarity doesn't play as much of a factor. There's also a high concentration of fish on the upriver lakes because it's a nursery ground for immature fish, and then it's also a staging area for fish that are going to spawn this upcoming spring.
Jones dunked his new orange decoy to check the water clarity.
I can see the bottom. Of course, I don't have a lot of water. You know, I think we're probably got 5 to 6 feet of water where I'm set up, and you know, 2 feet of that is ice.
Jones first speared 50 years ago. Since then, he's only harvested 1 fish. He says the lottery license is nice, but it's no guarantee.
You never know. One spot's as good as the next. You know, the fish has to be there, and that's what it's all about.
On Lake Butamore, Eric Peterson, Fox 11 News.
Well, the spearing season for everyone starts tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. And since it's supposed to be cold and windy, officials are asking people to be extra careful this year. We also have a photo gallery where you can see some of the sturgeon from last season. You can just look on the right-hand side of our website, fox11online.com. And if you're heading out this weekend, we'd love for you to use our Report It feature and share your sturgeon pictures with us.